Hey everyone, this is Bestie Talks. That's my best friend Corey.
Hello.
And I'm Chelsea. And we're gonna do some talking. Thanks for
Yeah,
joining us today.
yeah, that is the point of this is to talk. Um, where do we want to start?
Nah, we don't really talk in a podcast. That's not what we do.
No, of course not.
I have need to tell you the story for a week now.
Yes, the Pokemon one or
Uh
whatever.
huh.
Okay,
Yeah.
tell me this Pokemon story.
So Clint comes home and he surprises me with two Pokemon card pack boxes.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is a Sword and Shield one with a figure in it that I almost got when I was shopping with you one time,
Mm-hmm.
and the other is the Toxtricity box.
Mm-hmm.
So I open up the figure one because figure. Um, everything's cool. I get some nifty cards. I put the figure up with my Nindroids, and then I open the Toxtricity box. So
Okay.
first of all, it's a lot harder to open this box. Like the glue is obviously different.
Uh-huh.
So I pull it out, I open it up, and I pull out the promo Toxtricity card and the big giant card, and I set those aside, and I pull out the packs. And I notice that one of them is open. And I'm like, that's weird. Okay. So I pull out those cards, and lo and behold, every single one of them is an energy card.
Really?
11 energy cards in a pack that's supposed to be 10 booster cards, one of them special, and one of them a Pokemon Online trading card game card.
What?
Yep.
How? Wait,
Then
was it
I'm
already
not done.
open? Like, oh, okay, okay. Sorry. Continue.
Not done. So I'm like, what? I look at the box. There's nothing wrong with the box. There's nothing in the plastic to where it looks like it was messed with. I don't understand. So I take it into Clinton. I'm like, I think we got gypped. I don't know how. And then I show that to him and he's like, huh. And I went, yeah. And he's like, well, what about the other packs? And I'm like, let me go check. So I go back out into the front room and I grab the three packs and I notice that all of them are also open.
Hmm.
I take them in there and I'm like, Clint, they're all open. So I set them down, I pick up one, and I pull it open. 11 fucking energy cards.
What?
I open up the second one. I pull out the second open pack, and that one actually has some Pokemon and item cards, but they're all common. None of them are rare. It sucks.
Huh.
And the last fourth pack is also all energy cards. So I don't know how they did this, but somebody somewhere got the packs, stole out the cards, and replaced them with crappy shit.
Yeah, I mean that's the only thing I can think of that would make sense. Yeah, that's really weird because, like, when I used to be obsessed with buying Pokemon cards at the Fred Meyer by my house, it was like, yeah, there were packs constantly just open that people would just like go through and steal the rare shit and then just like leave all the commons and energy and stuff. I've never seen that though before.
Yeah, I searched online to see if somebody somewhere knew what the fuck was happening, but I couldn't find anything.
I, yeah, I'm like, because toxtricity, how do you say it? Toxtricity?
I don't know.
Whatever, that thing. Um, I do associate that with like energy, so I'm like, I guess in some weird way it could be like, look, you get only energy if you get, but that'd be so stupid, and it's weird that the other ones were like that.
To make it so everybody doesn't think that I just read the box wrong, the box says one foil promo card, one oversized foil promo card, four Pokemon trading card game booster packs, a code card for the Pokemon trading card game online. There was no code card
See,
at
the no
all.
code card is honestly one of the weirdest things for me because even with the little like 2 card bonus packs you get sometimes for promo things, they still always come with the scan the online card.
Mhm.
So that's why,
Somebody obviously stole all of that.
yeah. Which is weird. Like, who uses the online thing anymore, really?
Motherfucker got to my pack before I did.
That sucks.
It sucked so bad.
Wow. Poor Chelsea. I mean, at least you got a figure out of it. I'm surprised they didn't take the figure.
Different one. Two different boxes. The
Oh.
figure one was perfectly fine. The
Oh, okay.
Toxtricity one was the one that was messed up.
Gotcha.
I was not happy for a while.
I don't blame you. Okay then. So yeah, I guess the biggest thing with games this week, I guess, as far as my games go, is Animal Crossing did have one of their bigger updates on July 3rd.
Hmm.
And normally when they do updates, I read all about them, look at all the items and all that stuff. For this one, aside from the little trailer, I haven't seen or done anything. I did the update this morning because I've been
You
busy.
went blind?
Yeah, I
You
went
were.
in blind,
Wow.
which is really hard for me. So yeah, I downloaded it this morning and I got the wetsuit, which are there different colors for the wetsuits? Do you know?
Yeah. There's some that you can buy from the special online shopping section. There's one that you can buy with Nook Miles, and then there's the ones that you can get in the Timmy and Tommy store.
Okay. Yeah, I got I think it's a yellow and white striped one from Timmy and Tommy's store.
Yeah, that's the one I got.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, that's weird. They don't break, do they? Do you know? They don't have so many uses and then randomly just like
No, because then what would you do? Just like the pole vault and the ladder, they don't break.
that's true. Well, I wasn't sure if like after you were done and went on the beach, it was like poof, gone, and then I'm like, but then you'd be like standing there naked on a beach.
It's
Or
not naked, it goes on over your clothes.
yeah, that's true. I did get my scallops, so I talked to the guy who's
Pascal.
yes. Talked to him, and I brought a few of them to the museum. Which the first time you donate the one, it has the little like I have a deep sea creature or whatever the thing the top is, and I was
Yeah.
like, are you kidding me? Do I have to go through and do this for every single one? But it was just like the first one, so I was like, that's good at least because I was gonna lose my mind. But I did that. I think I've got 10 different things now, but now it's like all I've been getting is jellyfish. And I'm just like, I don't want your damn jellyfish.
See, me on the reverse side, I have two that you can currently get in July that I haven't got yet.
You've gotten all the others?
Yep, including
Nice.
that stupid giant freaking clam.
Yeah, I got a. What did I get? It was a pearl clamshell or something like that. I got that thing, but I haven't gotten any other like clams or.
This thing, people have chased it around their entire island. It's a
Really?
fast mofo.
I haven't really chased much. I think there was a crab that kind of moved a little, but I haven't
Mm.
really had to like swim after anything crazy like I remember doing in New Leaf.
New Leaf pissed me off because if you didn't catch it before it got to the edge, it just went past and you can't get after it.
Mm-hmm.
But with this game, New Horizons, you can actually it turns around. So that's how I caught the stupid clam.
That's good to know. Because yeah,
Yeah.
that always drove me crazy in New Leaf when I would go past the border and it's like, well, now you can't go after it. It's just gonna sit there and taunt you.
Fair warning. There's going to be some days that Pascal doesn't give you a DOI. He'll
Does
give you
he?
a pearl instead.
Okay, that's fine. Because I haven't gotten any pearls yet. So besides the deep sea fishing, what else is new? There's Gulliver with pirate stuff.
Yeah, I haven't found him yet though.
So he just washes up like any other Gulliver event. It sounds like
Yeah.
he just when you help him, then instead of giving you what is it like the around the world item, you get a pirate item.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much it. Aside from, being able to flip off and stuff like that, but that's part of the swimming.
For some reason, when you said that, I was imagining that there was a new reaction that was to flip off someone.
No.
I was like,
Flip off the
what?
pier.
Okay. I was like, what? I was really confused and a little concerned for a second there.
This is a children's game, Corey.
That's why I was confused.
Oh, excuse me, a family game, not a children's game, a family game.
I was gonna say I don't actually know like any children that play this game. And then I'm like, yeah, I do. My cousin plays this game, and in all the Animal Crossing groups I was in, there was always like, my kid doesn't have friends. Does anybody want to be my kids' friends?
No.
There's the deep sea fishing, the Gulliver Pirate stuff, and then with the deep sea fishing, you get the mermaid set DIY, which I'm excited about.
Yeah, I already got I have the closet and I got something else. I don't remember exactly what it was. I think it was a chair.
Yeah, I haven't looked at what he gave me because I've literally just been kind of swimming around the island. I've been really excited about it because I love swimming, and right now the pools are still closed, so this is the closest thing I get.
Yeah. I was like, yay, honey, look, we can go swimming. And Clint's like, I'd rather go actual swimming. And I went, well, we can't. So you're going to have to deal.
Right. Sorry, you have no choice but to deal with this. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. Of course, as per usual, it's been pouring rain on my island because it's a tropical island, which means all I get is rain all the time. But whatever. So I've been swimming around in the rain.
I'm excited for when I'm finally done with my island because I'm doing so much things that none of you guys have done.
I'm excited to see it. You made it sound really cool, whatever it is you're doing.
Well, first I have to get everybody migrated over to the residential district, which is on the entire right side of the island.
Uh huh.
And I'm not time traveling for it at all. So it's taking a while.
Yeah, that would take a while.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4 plus myself 5 houses to move.
Oh, you're gonna move over there too?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you were gonna have your house be somewhere fancy or whatever.
Now I figured since Evie is my second account is gonna be over there, I figured it would be a good idea to have both since that's even 12.
That makes sense. Yeah, I don't have a second account yet. I wouldn't even know where to put a second account right now. I mean, I guess there are places, but I'd have to rearrange stuff. And I'm lazy. Of course, when they bring in new shops, which there's still rumors that they're doing a couple new things like Leaf's permanent shop and the real estate building and stuff like that. Like, there's rumors of those that are still happening. I don't know where I would put them. I guess I kind of have an idea, but again, it would involve some rearranging. I know
Yeah.
Brewster's is next on the agenda as far as I'm aware of, but that'll be a museum kind of just add-on.
I love Brewster. I like how you slowly warm up to him just like a normal bartender.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to even remember what the point of Brewster was. I know you can get the drinks to give to different villagers, and if it's like their favorite one, then they'll like you more. But I can't remember what else he does.
He also gave you items for working for him.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah.
It's been so long since I've played New Leaf. I think the last time I opened the game, because I did open it like a month or two ago just to see it, and it was like, I think it said the last time I opened it was 2012. Or maybe my calendar was just set to 2012, but I mean, I guess that sounds about right. God, that's crazy. It's funny because I've been looking at my Facebook time hop stuff, and all I've been talking about is like getting a 3DS so I can play Animal Crossing. I'm just like, yep, sounds about right. I'm trying to think if there's anything else new with Animal Crossing. I guess I haven't really been playing Animal Crossing much lately.
No, I'm happy that you're finally playing again. Jesus Christ, I
Well,
was so lonely.
I got kind of bored with stuff. The fishing tourney is on the 11th, though, so
Yeah.
we'll have to get together and do that.
Maybe people can actually go to my island this time and like to bug off.
Yeah, that was weird that it kept doing that. Normally it only does that if there's a really bad internet connection, but then it was like you were able to go on other people's islands, so it's not like it was your internet, and like we all still were able to do it, so I don't know why it was doing that for you.
Just so y'all know what we're talking about. When we were trying to do the bug off, I had one person come over to my island first, obviously. Then the second person came, and then I got a notice saying that there was a problem, and then it kicked everybody out.
Yeah, it was very annoying. It
Ju-
happened, what, twice? Three times?
I
Twice.
think 3 times.
Yep. Which is too bad because your island would have been better for it.
Yeah, my island was covered with flowers.
Yeah, you had it all set up for the bug off, and nobody could even get to your island.
Maybe that's why I had too many bugs.
Sorry, I actually have something to drink today.
Yay!
Mm-hmm. Got
What
me
are you
some
drink?
apple juice and some water.
Ah, nice. I have tea. I was drinking lemonade earlier, but
What kind of lemonade?
raspberry.
Mm. I liked that watermelon lemonade you had, the Snapple.
Yeah, that was good.
Normally, I don't really like watermelon flavored things, but as a lemonade, that was really good.
So, since you weren't part of it this time, since you're kind of backing off from them, I need to tell you about Wonderfest.
Yes. Yeah, you mentioned something about Nendroids and stuff, and I meant
Mm,
to look them up, but I completely forgot until you just said it. Yes.
yeah.
Tell me, so Wonderfest happened, or it's still, like, coming up?
This is the last day
Okay.
for
So it was this weekend.
at least for Anime Expo Light. Is what
Okay.
the last day is for. But so I'm part of this Discord Nindroid group, and I have now firmly cemented myself in the group,
Yeah.
thankfully, because of what transpired. So they had a virtual tour to where you could look around, see some of the new stuff, some of the painted stuff, etc. And then they also were supposed to have a sale because normally they'd be at the expo and they'd be selling their stock, but they can't do that because
Right.
COVID. They were supposed to have the sale start at 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Mm-hmm.
They initially opened the sale up at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So people were rushing, getting their stuff and everything, and then they shut it down, took the stuff off the site because it wasn't supposed to be up yet. And then they sent out an apology because originally they sent an email that had the link in it, and that's how the people got to it. Then
Okay.
they sent out an apology saying, no, this is supposed to happen at 11 p.m. And so us all in the group were like, okay, that was bullshit, but at least those orders are going to be able to be sold and we have a chance later on. And then at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, again, things were released, but not including two of the Nindroids that people really wanted, which was Luna Lovegood and Subaru.
Mm-hmm.
So I got my order in to get the new Deku and Mako finally in her Fight Club outfit because I want the hat for Kirby. And people are like, yay, we got these. Some of them are like, I don't know if I should get these or hold off until the other two actually drop, which we're probably going to drop at 11. And so some people bought some people didn't. It was interesting. I got my order in, whatever. And then at 11 p.m., or actually a few minutes before 11 p.m., Subaru and Luna go up. And then the site crashes.
Oh,
502 errors, a weird pop up error to where you're trying to go to your cart and trying to add things to your cart and everything. This continued on, I shit you not, Corey, for 5 hours.
wow.
I was up until 3 a.m. Or, yes, 3, 4 a.m. trying to help people on the East Coast, 3 hours ahead of me,
Uh-huh.
trying to get their Nindroids because the site was bullshit. Even funnier is the fact that most of those Nindroids, except for one, Sakura from Fate, or yeah, Fate slash whatever it's called. I don't know how to say it properly, but she is the only one that's already sold out. And everybody in Discord is either pissed or happy about it. Mostly pissed because they stayed up till really fucking late.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I would be real pissed.
So I made a new friend. His name is Ethan. I told him he's going to be part of this podcast now, at least part of this conversation, because he stayed up drinking the entire time because he
Oh,
only wanted Subaru and he was up until 7 a.m.
oh my god.
trying to get Subaru. He
Oh,
got him.
sad.
Thankfully, he got him twice, but
But at what cost?
at what cost? So yeah,
Oh,
it was shit is what it was.
it sounds like it. They apparently were not prepared for that.
They made so many tweets about it being
Oh,
down and apologize. What one time, the first time they tried to apologize for it, they said, "We apologize for the convenience."
oh, jeez.
We're like, it's not convenient. Good smile, but okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it
Trying
was ridiculous.
trying to find the site.
It's a Good Smile US site.
Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah.
The Deku smiling face is so cute.
Luna is really cute. I do like her. She would probably be the only Harry Potter one that I would want to actually have. I love me some Luna Lovegood. Everybody does. I mean,
I considered getting her, but I really wanted Mako, especially because then I can use the hat for Kirby and the crying faceplates. And
why did I think Luna Lovegood was a Gryffindor?
everybody thinks that for some reason, but no, she's Ravenclaw.
I mean, that makes sense. I think it's because she hangs out with them and they're all
Yeah.
Gryffindor pretty much. I think that's why I just think of it, but yeah.
They just need a Hufflepuff, but the only Hufflepuff I can think of that they would do would be Cedric.
Yeah. And they,
And I ain't buying that mofo. Because I am still mad that he looked nothing like what I was imagining when I read those books forever ago.
I did not read the Harry Potter books, so I thought he looked fine. I started reading the Harry Potter books, but I never actually read them. I was kind of like everybody I knew was reading them in like gosh, what was it? Like 4th grade when they came out.
Mm-hmm.
And so to be cool with all my friends, I pretended to read them. Didn't actually read them. I think I like skimmed through here and there. So it's like I did that for the first 3. And I remember specifically being in class with one of my friends, Elizabeth, and she was reading them. And so we would like read the book at the same time. So I'd be like over her shoulder, just kind of like skimming the page while she read, sort of thing. And I'd be like, yeah, sure, I'm reading. Yeah, that's good. Because she'd be like, can I turn the page now? Are you done? I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm good. Mom bought me the 4th one, but yeah, I never read it. Didn't look at it. Didn't pretend to read that one.
So you missed the best part of book 5 that I'm still pissed off that isn't in the movie.
Which part?
Ron being in Quidditch.
I mean, he's in Quidditch in the movies.
Yeah, but the Weasley is Arcane thing isn't in it.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is, so.
Yeah, they made pins of Ron saying Weasley is Arcane for Slytherin House because he royally effed up and like let them win and stuff. It's really sad in the book, but it's one of my favorite parts in the book.
Hmm. Yeah, I know, like, I always see those BuzzFeed threads where it's just like, here's 20 things that were left out of the Harry Potter books that people really like, and it's usually the same way.
Yep.
It's over and over again.
So on the topic of games,
Mm-hmm.
I finally played and I guess finished the main scenario of 428 Shibuya Scramble.
I don't know what that is.
So it's a visual novel game, but it's geared to where you go through this one day from sometime in the AM to the evening, but the choices that you make as those characters, because there's 5 characters you play as, if they make a certain choice, it will either make them have a bad end or somebody else on the timeline have a bad end.
Interesting.
Yeah, so you go through the whole thing and you finally get everything all done. But the funny thing is that it revolves around a virus that has a 100% mortality rate. And I'm like, this is way too deep right now.
Yeah.
And like how the whole reason that this virus thing is going on is because the dad, which you play as one point, he is one of the heads of the research facility that made a antiviral.
Mm-hmm.
I guess one of his daughters gets injected with the virus, and he has such and such amount of time to give the antiviral to them, but he can't get to the antiviral because this thing happens and that thing happens, and it's intense.
It sounds crazy, but also very fun.
Yeah, it was a fun game. There's
Hmm.
some endings I still need to get, and there's some things I still need to unlock, but yeah, it was a really fun game. It hit too close to home.
Yeah. When did it come out?
On Steam, it came out back in 2018, but it's been around a while before that.
Okay. What's it called?
428 Shibuya Scramble.
I feel like I've heard that name before, but I don't know.
Well, it's also there is a anime based off of the scenario called Canon.
Okay. Okay.
It's
Yeah, I've heard that one.
the storyline's kind of different, but they're based on the same thing.
Okay.
I mean, and Canon has an Android, so.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's why I would know it.
But anyways, it's not drawings. It's actual human pictures. So it's like they acted out this whole thing and took pictures of it
Uh,
for the visual novel.
Hmm. I'm like, that would make it, yeah, way more creepy, I guess, to actually have actual people.
It makes it more. It makes it feel more real,
Yeah,
in my
totally.
opinion.
Is it? Well, I was gonna ask if it was American made, but judging by the name, I doubt it.
No, it's not American made.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of anything else that I've done. I've just been playing Beat Saber. That's all I do with my life. Get my cardio in for the day. Play some Job Simulator. My sister was like, because she came over and I was like, yeah, I have all these games. And I was like, I told her she should play Job Simulator. And she's like, what do you do? I'm like, you work. And
Did she
she's
get
like,
promotions?
yeah, she's like, what's the point of it? I'm like, you just work. And she's like, that doesn't sound like a fun game. And I'm like, it's more fun than you think, but yeah, it is just
I still find it funny that I got more promotions than you did.
I I don't understand it. I was doing shit too. I didn't get a single promotion.
I'm just a harder worker than you, Corey,
Apparently.
and all the tips that I gave people.
Yeah, that could be it.
Is there anything else that you have on VR or just those two?
I have Super Hot. I have Beat Saber. I have Job Simulator. I have Last Labyrinth, and then I have like some like video ones. Like I have this Jurassic World one
Ooh,
where you're just kind of following Blue around. And it's supposed to be like right before the volcano erupts in the second one kind of thing.
spoilers.
I mean,
I just haven't watched it. I'm slow.
you haven't watched the second Jurassic World movie?
No,
What? Why?
because I couldn't get my hands on it and I couldn't see it in theaters and work and life and
Yeah, that's Yeah, I know everybody hates the second one. Everybody hates the Jurassic World movies. I'm like, I really like them, but I understand why they don't like them because of just like they are just kind of rehashes of the original trilogy in some ways, I guess. But the whole point of the whole Jurassic Park movie franchise is like, don't play God or you get fucked,
yep.
basically. So that's basically the same thing with the Jurassic World movies. But I think they're fun. The second one's a lot better to me, I think, because they used a lot more practical effects. And the Indoraptor is like amazing.
See, I
I
loved the first one because of the nods to the original.
Yeah, the nods were nice. I don't think that they were overhanded, which was good. I hate
Did you
when it's
see it in
like
theaters?
no.
See, that's why. If you saw it in theaters, everyone in the theater cheered during the nods.
Did they?
Yeah, it was intense.
Yeah, see, and like, yeah, I don't mind it when they're little things. I hate when it's like a sequel or a reboot or whatever, and it's just full of nods to where it's like just annoying and kind of holds down the plot,
Yeah.
or like it's illogical. Like it still kind of bugs me when they find the Jeep and it's like, okay. Like that part kind of bothers me that it's just like this Jeep has just been sitting out there for 20 years, I guess.
Yeah, that's a little bothersome, but
But it's still fun. Like
like the
it's
one guy that has the Jurassic Park t-shirt.
yeah, I love that. I wish that they didn't bring attention to it, like how he's just like it's the OG park or whatever. Like I think it would have just been cooler if he was just wearing it.
Yeah, I can see that. Like an Easter egg.
Yeah, or something like that. It just because yeah, when they bring attention to it, it kind of is just like winking at the audience instead of just a casual like nod.
Yeah.
So it can be a little much. Like it's still fun, but I'm glad they didn't do that with like everything. Like I didn't like it in the new Star Wars movie. I don't remember which one. The first one in the new trilogy. A New Hope? Is that it?
I don't remember the names, to be honest, but sure,
Yeah.
let's go with that.
Whatever the first one of the new trilogy is. Like when they see the Millennium Falcon and they do the whole like, oh, that thing's a piece of junk and like they really play it up.
Yeah.
Like I thought that was a little too cheesy, but that could just be me.
I mean, it was pretty cheesy, but it was also kind of humorous.
See, but also for me, when I watched that movie, I hadn't seen any of the other Star Wars movies. So for me, I didn't get the joke. But like, because I watched that one in theaters and everybody was like cracking up laughing, but me, I was like, I don't get it. What's with the ship? Like,
Mm.
is it not junk or no? I don't get it. So it was like it was a nod for people who had seen the other movies and stuff, but in context with the actual movie for like someone who hadn't, like me, I was like, I don't get it.
Yeah,
But
but they had to have that in order for Solo to show up. So,
I just don't like the exchange, the whole like, oh, that's a piece of junk or whatever thing, whatever the lines were.
and they need that for the giggle part of the other ship blowing up.
I guess that's true. It's been a long time since I've watched that movie. Actually, I don't even know if I've seen that movie more than once. I think I've only seen it once. I've seen all the Star Wars movies only once, minus the prequels. I still haven't seen the prequels.
You still haven't seen my favorite one.
I know. We were talking about this the other day.
It's so sad. And I'm not gonna say what my favorite one is though either, because then people are gonna grumble at me
I mean, I
about
know
that
what
being my
it is.
favorite one.
I'm like, I know what it is, but I won't say it. Star Wars is kind of becoming like the Marvel movies to me, where there's just like way too much of it, and it's too much work to actually pay attention to it at this point.
Oh man, it was so much work to watch through all of the Marvel movies in chronological order.
Yeah, I don't even know how or why you did that.
I needed to watch them all, and I wanted to do it the most fun way. So,
Yeah, I watched. I'm trying to think of because I saw Avengers. That was the first of the like Marvel movies that I saw. Didn't understand what was happening. So then I went back and watched. What did I watch? I think I only saw Captain America. I've seen Captain America. I've seen Iron Man 3. I've seen Ant Man. I've seen Spider Man Homecoming. I've seen Avengers. I've seen Thor Ragnarok. I saw Captain America Winter Soldier. But I fell asleep during that, so I don't really remember a lot of it. That's literally all the Marvel movies that I've seen.
the first one in the franchise I watched was Doctor Strange in theaters.
Mm.
And I went because Clint and Brent were going, and I was like, sure, I'll go. I want to go to the movie theaters, haven't been for a while. And then I was like, oh yeah, Benadryl cucumber sandwich is in this. So,
Yeah.
and he was so good. And then I'm like, okay, that was really fun. But I really don't want to watch the other ones because everybody hypes them up so freaking much.
Right, I feel like they're always so overly hyped, and it's like, yeah, they're fine, I guess.
And then I was like, might as well watch, Captain America. It's on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
And so I watched it, and then I slowly realized who Captain America was, the actor. And I was
You
like,
didn't.
oh my God. Oh my God. Not another teen movie.
You didn't realize it was him?
Not until I watched it.
Oh, yeah, kind of
I think
obvious.
Clint got mad at me for watching it without him, and I'm like, you don't understand. This is my favorite actor. You can go away.
Just too much work. And then like later on, there's just too many characters for one movie.
Yeah, I still got confused. But then also at the same time, one of the characters, their actor was replaced by another actor.
It's I can't think of his name. I know who you're talking about though.
Hmm.
I think so. Who are you talking about?
I don't remember his name, but he's a Falcon, something like that.
I'm pretty sure Falcon's always been the same. I know that the
No, he was he originally in the first, I want to say Iron Man, he was a different actor.
no, that's a different black guy.
Yeah, because it's the same character, different actor.
No, it's not because Falcon.
Dude, I will fight you on this because I'm right.
Well, I know in the first Iron Man there was Tony. I feel bad saying it's the black guy, but it's like there was the one black guy, and then in the second Iron Man they replaced him for a different black guy. But I didn't realize that that was Falcon.
Yeah, that's Falcon.
I thought he was just the other Iron Man. I need to look this up because I didn't realize that. I thought Falcon was his own. Because Falcon first appeared in the Winter Soldier.
No, wait, am I thinking of Iron Patriot? Is it the same thing?
No.
Hold on, let me look.
Yeah, because I know that they replaced. I feel bad saying that, but they replaced the black guy in Iron Man 1 with a different one, and he's been the one ever since. But I didn't think that he became Falcon. I thought Falcon was a completely different one. Because Falcon is Anthony Mackie, and he wasn't in Iron Man. Yeah, Don
And
Cheadle.
War Machine.
War
I was
Machine.
wrong. I had the wrong character. I'm gonna get so much shade for that. Wrong. War Machine was two different actors.
Yes, I knew that. Is War Machine counted as an Avenger?
In the comic books, I believe he is, but
Oh,
I
I'm sure
don't
it's
think
comic.
he was in the actual movies.
Yeah. I've never been a Marvel fan. Growing up, I was more a DC girl.
Yeah.
Because I was way into Teen Titans, I was way into Batman, never liked Superman. So yeah, I never really liked Marvel stuff. The only Marvel thing I liked Spider-Man. But
I'm
yeah,
not gonna lie. I thought that what was his name? In the DC Universe guy that kind of looks like Doctor Strange, the evil guy.
you have to give me more.
Hold on.
The evil guy in the DC,
He's a villain.
who's
I,
his rival.
you know, they all mesh together. I don't know anymore. There he is. He has a green cloak outfit thing.
Green cloak outfit thing. He's a villain?
Ra's al Ghul.
Oh, okay.
I thought him and Doctor Strange were the same character for a very long time.
They are not.
I know this now, but that just proves that I did not grow up on Marvel. I grew up on DC.
I wish the DCU would get better. But
They're not.
the thing is, though, like Marvel is like king of the movies, but DC is the king of the animated shows.
Yeah.
DC has the way better animated movies and animated TV series and things like that
They don't really have the budget that Marvel has.
for the movies.
Yeah.
They just run into a lot of problems where it's like they'll be on track for something good and then stuff happens and it's not. Like with Justice League, it's like they started with Snyder as the director, so it was going one direction, and then I don't remember why, but he left. So then they got Joss Whedon to come in and take over, and that's why there's two conflicting tones throughout that entire movie, so the movie is just shit. And that seems to happen for like all of the DC movies is something just always happens behind the scenes and it just gets wrecked. And Marvel doesn't seem to have that bad luck streak when it comes to their movies. But also it's like, because DC used to have a lot of I'll say quote unquote, good movies. Like, I love the campy Batman movies. I know nobody else does, but like, I love the campy Batman movies. I like turning them on, just laughing at them. The superhero or the Superman movies, I've never seen them, but I know that those were kind of like a really high bar for a long time when it came to superhero things. And then Marvel had like the old school Captain America, Fantastic Four, those things in like the 80s or whatever that nobody liked. So for a long time, DC was way into movies. And then, yeah, it kind of just flipped.
You see, DC movies and the, I guess, original Spider Man movies
Mm-hmm.
were the reason I hated anything superhero.
Really?
Yeah. I was just like, they're so crappy. I hate them so much. They're always about getting the girl, and I cannot stand it.
See, I really liked the Batman movies. I thought they were pretty fun. They definitely didn't go together because like Tim Burton started out really nitty gritty, and then it kind of went to Joel Schumacher, who I like them. I wouldn't. They're definitely not good movies, but every once in a while I'll turn them on. And then I really liked the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies. I love those. I turn them on way too much. I think they're a lot more fun to watch than like the Amazing Spider-Man and Spider-Man Homecoming. Like
You
those
will eat those
movies,
words. You will eat them.
I will not. I will fight. I will fight them because here's the thing. Spider-Man Homecoming is a superior movie. I will admit that. It is definitely the superior Spider-Man movie in terms of story, plot, acting, all that stuff. But when it comes down to which one I enjoy watching more and which one makes me happier, I definitely go to Sam Raimi Spider-Man's. It's so campy in all the right ways, and like Tobey Maguire, bless that man. He's the worst Spider-Man. But man, he commits. Okay, I would watch the Sam Raimi Spider-Man on repeat all day and be fine with it. Spider-Man Homecoming, I would get through like one sitting and be like, okay, I'm good. No more. I've only seen that movie once, but I've seen Sam Raimi Spider-Man like a million times. In fact,
It's
after this, I'll probably turn it on.
oh
Not,
my god.
not joking. Not joking at all. The Amazing Spider-Man I also enjoy for different reasons, but similar to DC, it has a lot of issues because of behind the scenes stuff that I'm not going to get into. But I love Andrew Garfield. Emma Stone and him had the cutest chemistry because they were dating at the time, and they're adorable. And the score for The Amazing Spider-Man 2, I will fight anybody on that because that score is fucking orgasmic. I'm not even joking. That score gives me goosebumps every time I listen to it.
You know what's really funny? Speaking of songs giving you goosebumps,
Mm-hmm.
Frozen 2, Show Yourself. I
Yes.
cannot listen to that song without tearing up. It's not
I
possible.
I don't tear up, but I definitely do get goosebumps. It's really good. I have that one on Beat Saber, and I did it the other day, and it wasn't as epic as it could have been, but I still was just like, oh, I'm so into this. We should do it for karaoke. I think I actually have it on the karaoke playlist, so.
Yes, I must practice. Speaking of karaoke, have you heard anything about them maybe opening up?
No. I was actually worried that they might close because of not having any business for COVID, but last I saw they were still in business, but they weren't open. Let me look though, real quick.
But then again, how are we going to sing with masks on?
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of like, according to their Facebook and everything, they still open at 5. But they haven't posted anything new on their Facebook in a long time. But according to like Google and stuff, they're still a business. They don't have like an actual website either. They just have like Facebook and then Yelp and stuff. And like none of these say anything.
Okay. So I guess that's all we have going for us for this week.
Yep, that's about all the time we have.
If you have ideas that you want us to talk about or something we should play or watch or maybe even read, go ahead and leave a comment for us.
And we will probably do it because that's what we got going on now.
There's nothing else going on in our lives except COVID. So
Exactly. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this podcast, episode 2. Look forward to episode 3.
thank you so much for sticking around with us, and we'll talk to you next week.
Bye.
Bye.